Today's adventure begins here in Celebration, Florida, as the recording of this Saturday, October 21st, 2023. A day hailed, revered, and loved by many who enjoy the Back to the Future franchise, the trilogy, dare I say, the greatest trilogy of all time. Yes, I know there's another original trilogy, Star Wars, that I love as well. Think about Back to the Future, it never branched off into sequels, it didn't continue into prequels and morphing into other things. It's just a solid three, a very solid three. It is Back to the Future Day 2023. 2015, the future was a long time ago. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here, wearing an appropriate t-shirt at a time since 1985. Also, it's been a heck of a long time, since 2008, when I went to my very first, oh, the fountain's on, Back to the Future screening, you know, since seeing it in the 80s. In 2008, they did a reunion of sorts right here, where I met Christopher Lloyd for the first time. I met Claudia Wells, that played Jennifer Parker, and I met the writer and producer, Mr. Bob Gale, inside there. And since then have met pretty much most of the cast. And I even have a poster that everyone that I have met has signed. Later on this evening, I'll come back here and possibly show off that and maybe some other paraphernalia that I've collected over the years. But today, first, I'm gonna head over to Lakeland, Florida. They're doing a car show. Maybe there'll be a DeLorean there, maybe there won't be a DeLorean there. And then I'm just gonna kind of wing the rest of the day, head over to Waterford Lakes, I believe it is, where they are doing a Back to the Future screening tonight, this evening at 7 p.m. So I will not be seeing the movie inside here, but part one, my all-time favorite movie, let's be honest. I have the tattoo down here, around the side, the out-of-time license plate, the shirt, wearing not only an appropriate shirt, but an appropriate tattoo that I've had for many, many years. Sometimes I forget I have it. And then people are like, oh, you have a Back to the Future tattoo. So I do. I'm inviting you to join me. Back to the Future Day 2023. Shall you? And since I am taking I-4 westbound to Lakeland, pretty content with the way this looks. Smooth sailing. It's not always like this. At this time of the day, on a Saturday morning, it is. You know, Big the Foot has never told me which of the three films are his favorite. I have a soft spot for all of them, but part one to me, without a doubt, the best. And they're also doing a downtown farmers curb market down here today as well, the Lakeland Curb Market. And this is an event I've never been to. I didn't know they realized they do a huge curb market. Look at this, it stretches all the way down here. All right, starting to see some cars over here. Some sporty cars, some classic cars. I am definitely on the lookout for a DeLorean, since it is Back to the Future Day. I'm on a mission to find at least one today. All right, one thing that's kind of cool is they have 13 different DeLoreans out here. So you got one and then another dozen past that, which kind of reminds me of the Celebration event back in 08. I am kind of noticing though, there's just basically, they're just kind of normal DeLoreans. There are a couple that have like a, you know, a Mr. Fusion, or they have a flex capacitor, and they have the hoverboard, and they have the almanac and things like that. But there's no like fully time machined out vehicles out of the 13 that are here. But one thing's for sure, that is a lot of DeLoreans. That's 13 more than I am. Now I'm noticing most of these are 1981s and 82s. So this one here says it does get up to 88, this one at least, whoop, I just got my glasses, does get up to 88 miles per hour. This one anyway. Yeah, this one has the Save the Clock tower. And oh, it even has Jennifer's number on the back of it there. You can see her phone number around the back. And of course the JVC in the front, the Sports Almanac. They even have a Ready Player One poster in the front, which features the DeLorean, and then the hoverboard in the back here. Oh, and look, man, I keep dropping these glasses.
I've never heard there was a speed limit.
Oh, this is your car on the end there?
Yeah.
And you've got it up to 88. I say your little description placard says it gets up to 88.
Maybe.
Do you ever say, let's see if these you-know-whats can do 90? Do you ever say that when someone's following you? Let's see if those you-know-whats can do 90. You ever say that? No? I like how also Greg's Game Room is here, wearing an appropriate shirt, wearing an appropriate shirt, wearing an appropriate shirt. Isn't that weird? So you're the first of the 13 down there. You got the first car of the 13 in the row.
Actually, I was last kid.
You were the last one to get here?
Yeah.
So you're a 13. You're a lucky 13 then.
So you got the sticker here, the DeLorean Club of Florida down here, and they have the. Look at this. No wonder your president has to be an actor. He has got to look good on television. Yeah, take a look at this one. This one right here. It has the flex capacitor shield eyes from light. Again, another 1981 DeLorean DMC-12. This is also called the Lake Mirror Classic car show, by the way. Yeah, get this here. You can play some bets. So right before I started filming this, they were playing Huey Lewis Back in Time, which of course is one of the 2 songs by Huey on Back to the Future 1. Another 1981 one here. I think there was a 92, right, Greg? Wasn't there
92?
Or an 82, I think.
82, yeah. I've seen a couple
the 81s, I think there's a couple 82s. All right, I was saying to myself, I don't think that there are any 83s out here, but there's some 81s, a couple 82s, and there's one 1983 right here, restored back in 2016. But take a look at this right here. There is, look at this. Look, it's like, is that the Lego version? I think that is the Lego version time machine right here, being pulled by this little miniature off-road vehicle. You got the 1981 DMC-12 right there, and then you got the little Lego well, the big Lego version. And I should also give a little mention to the guy down at the end, the third one from the end down there. He had a lot of the props. He let me end up holding a lot of the props. I got to hold the video camera, and I got to hold the sports almanac and things like that. So I got to kind of live my Back to the Future dream here on Back to the Future Day in Lakeland, Florida. So that was kind of cool. I just heard the horn of the same sound from Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know if there is the Dukes of Hazzard car out here, but it'd be pretty dang cool if there was.
By the DJ trailer to pick up your brand new charge card. Vendors and the different merchants.
I like this old jeweler store sign up here. And it kind of fits right in with all the classic car alerts that are happening. Oh, here's a few more skeletons in this one here. Look at this. Look at this right here. It's like some skeletons in the car right there. Hey, this is just a great event. Weather's nice out. Plenty of good old-timey cars. A lot of people out here enjoying the day. Well, nice Central Florida day. Here's a 1979 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. The Frankenstein. The Frankenstein.
And here's some of the interesting interviews. You can do that. Wander on over. Then come on back.
Do not touch this unless you are nude.
For music requests, have you got one?
All right, have walked down here past this big sculpture of a goose or some sort of fowl up here. I'm not sure what that is. Since I have you here at Lake Mirror, what's your favorite Back to the Future movie of the 3? If you had to choose a one, what would it be?
I mean, I love the original.
Yeah.
But some scenes in the future.
Okay.
In 2015, I really like. Of course, it's nothing like 2023.
It's 8 years past.
I know, we're already past it. Where's my flying car? I haven't seen any flying cars in this whole show.
It would be, if there was a flying car going by here, imagine how many wrecks happen on the ground. That'll never happen. They're not going to let normal people drive cars. So you would say part 2, the futuristic scenes in part 2.
I like the futuristic scenes in part 2.
Okay.
But overall, I like the original one the best.
Part 1 is pretty flawless. I mean, there's a couple continuity errors, but yeah.
Yeah, it's in my top 12 flawless movies of all time.
Not 13 like the DeLoreans?
No, you can't do unlucky numbers like that.
Okay, this is awesome. There are some amphicars here. 1967 amphicar, 1962 amphicar, another amphicar here. I'm really familiar with the amphicars, so they use them at Disney Springs, and you can pay a few dollars. Well, it's actually like $100, and you go out onto the lake at Disney Springs, right where the boathouse is. These are serious classic trucks here. Also, there's a Coca-Cola building right here.
Nobody drives that photo.
All right, bumped into my buddy Kyle here, local to the area, big Back to the Future fan. I'm taking a poll. What's your favorite Back to the Future movie? If you had to choose one.
It's got to be one.
Yes! Right? It's a perfect film, except for a couple continuity errors.
Right.
But it's a perfect film.
Yeah, I got to meet Bob Gale's dad, quite a while from now, but I'll show you a picture of that. But he was the original.
The inspiration. Yeah, I guess Bob wrote it about his parents.
It was the ultimate.
That is cool. You guys are some of the biggest Back to the Future fans that I know. I know a lot, but you're two.
Right.
You're two of about the 10 that I know that are just
Robbie
diehards.
Retro, of course. Gotta give a shout.
Right, gotta be Robbie, yeah. All right, here's a photo from 2012 of Kyle and Bob Gale's dad. So Bob Gale saw, as the story goes, he saw a photo album, a yearbook of his parents when they were young. He's like, that'd be a great idea to go visit your parents back when they were in high school. So that's the inspiration right there for Back to the Future. Also, you are one of the few people that's taller than I am.
Ooh.
How tall are you?
Might just be the shoes.
How tall are you?
6'4.5".
Where are you going? You're 6'4"?
Yeah, what are
I'm
you?
6'3".
Oh, these are both August 10th?
I'm August 10th,
12th?
74.
August the 11th?
Yeah, so you are not wearing an appropriate shirt that
apologize.
matches here.
I apologize.
But what were you saying? This is like the 55 Doc shirt?
It kind of looks like the
Yeah.
flowery shirt from 55.
There are, look at these. Oh, they're coming right in over here. Look at these gulls. Gulls going around. I just realized where we met. We met at Celebration in 2012 for the Back to the Future reunion there.
That's right. Well, actually,
Before that? It was before that. No,
Before that.
no, that was the first time I met you. That was the first time I...
well, no. The Outback Pro AM.
Was that before that?
That was before that.
I think it was after. Where we met Michael J. Fox the first time in Tampa.
Yeah. That would have been
That was before the screening at Celebration?
pretty sure.
Ooh, I don't know. Because Bill Murray was at the thing.
That's right.
I feel like the screening was first. It was. Because the first people I got to sign my poster was Claudia, Bob Gale,
That's right.
and Chris.
You're right. You gotta remember.
So that's the first time we met. And I talked about that earlier, and we're still friends. You're actually still friends with me after all these years.
It's weird. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, Bill. Okay.
Exactly.
Tell me, where'd you find this one?
So I've had this car about 15 years.
Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Trying to make sure that people know that they
All right, this right here has some DeLorean facts. Look at this. Is this the Back to the Future car? Not the actual car, but the DeLorean was used in BTTF. Where's the flux capacitor? I haven't been asked that since tomorrow. Just always cool to see a plethora of DeLoreans. It just always makes me happy to see these things. I went with a little bag of cheddar and sour cream, and I went with the mango juice drink. Greg went with the orange soda here, or the pineapple soda, little cookie, and he went with the Champ.
Yeah, I had to go with the George Prince.
Is that who that is? Oh, it's George Prince. Okay, he was friends with Arnold. Problem. That's right. Me and George, we like this. Come on, do it. Made it back over to Celebration now, fueling up before. I'm probably going to go home for a few minutes as well. Price of gas here, $3.29, 21 cents a gallon, $3.21 a gallon. These are the pumps off to the side of where my self-pumping gas nozzle is pumping. I love this Art Deco 7-Eleven. Back home now, I want to show a few, not everything I own from Back to the Future, but I have a few things that'll display. Clock Tower, courthouse over there. And then the DeLorean as well. And this poster, signed by pretty much everyone. There's still a couple people I don't have, but I have all the main players. Goldie Wilson, Billy Zane, played Match, Michael J. right here, Andrew Probert, who worked on the DeLorean. Even got Huey Lewis up here, Bob Gale, Leah Thompson, Kevin Pike, J.J. Cohen. Got Dave McFly, Strickland, Chris Lloyd, Drew Struzan, who designed the poster, who signed it here in '85. I met him, got him to sign it. Crispin Glover, Elsa, the clock tower lady, she passed away recently. Courtney Gaines. Scram McFly, cutting in. Marvin Berry. Got Tom Wilson there. Claudia, that played Jennifer Parker. So the first ones I ever got on here was here in Celebration in '08. Got Claudia, I got Chris Lloyd, and I got Bob Gale. And then I just started I try to be a completist and have everyone on the poster. And I got some records, I got some laser discs, I got some vinyl, I have a few of each. Yeah, they have quite of a mishmash of stuff. In fact, it's just kind of all scattered around, so I don't have it all in one place. But yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff. Check out that 4x4. Cassette tape, trading cards. Again, it's not really organized. I have a lot of stuff in little boxes and stuff that's in the closet and on shelves on the bookcases. This is kind of neat. It's from Back to the Future ride. Has the DeLorean kind of like makes itself known when you do this, like appears. Of course, the cassette tape. So this is interesting. I didn't even realize I still had this, but this is the one that happened here in Celebration. Look at this. Q&A session live at the Celebration AMC Theater. Saturday, April 19, 2008. Isn't that awesome? Celebration Exotic Cars, part of the car show. Yeah, I have a bunch more stuff, but it's just kind of like little loose things like that. Oh yeah, let me show this. So this is a sealed, I can't even imagine what this would be worth, a sealed copy, still with the Target logo on the back, with the $17.99 price tag right here, and it still has the Fox watermark. No, MCA. It has the MCA watermark still there on the side. So I'm going to hang on to this bad boy because VHS are getting really popular, and who knows, maybe I could some retirement cash. This is really great. I got this at Universal Studios Florida back when they had the ride there, and they still had the store. It always bothered me that the clock isn't correct at 10:04, but nonetheless, it has the flying DeLorean up in there. I've only seen one of these in the last probably 2 decades. I think I got this in the mid to late 90s. But I've only seen one other one since then. That was probably 20 years ago. It's got the Back to the Future Universal. So it has the date on it. It looks like it says 98. No, 96. 96 or 98. So it was late 90s as well. But it's a snow globe. And no telling how rare these are, if they're rare. But you never really see them online. I've never talked to anyone else that has one. I bring it up. People are like, what the heck? You have a snow globe Back to the Future from the ride days? So this is definitely cool, the fact that I still have this. 1.21 gigawatts there. And of course the Blu-ray set, the Complete Adventures. Got that as well, which is great because, does this light up? It lights up in the front. How cool is that? Turn it back off. It runs on batteries. Requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium! And now over towards, well, a little bit past downtown Orlando. Corner of Crystal Lake Drive and Curry Ford Road is one of the few murals that I've ever found in the greater Orlando area, applying to the subject matter today. So up in Orlando, Curry Ford and Crystal Lake Drive are 2 different sections of the mural. And because it's located on a road, Crystal Lake, which obviously they didn't film it here, nor did they film Back to the Future here either, but got Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, in an homage to Say Anything, created by the artist Never, 1959, who does a lot of the artwork on Floyd's barbershops all across the US. But I'm gonna walk past Voorhees and take a look here at Rhodes, where we're going. We don't need Rhodes. Got the out of time license plate. Got the barbershop logo up top. Pretty dang cool. Remember I stumbled on this a couple years ago and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? Why is this here? Like, what correlation would this have to being in Orlando? A lot of times the artists at other Floyd's barbershop across the US will paint certain things in different areas based on what applies to that area, whether it be movie filming location or music group or things like that. But I am not complaining. The fact that Marty is right there at the barber pole, pretty great. Guess you guys aren't ready for that. But your kids are gonna love it. It's great. It's great, Doc. I like that it has the quote on the side there too. What if anyone besides myself has come over here and photograph this today, documented this for posterity. Okay, I've arrived to the homestead of Andrew and Danielle, my friends here, fellow Back to the Future fans. I just realized you're dressed as Marty.
I am, and I have the vest in my other room over there. We're gonna wear it to the movie later.
We're gonna go to the movie, so I was looking at your poster you have over here, and you have someone that I'm kind of jealous of. You got Bob Gale, which is great.
It's great.
You got Chris Lloyd, which is great.
Another
but
great
you
one.
have Zemeckis.
We have Robert Zemeckis.
I have more signatures, but yours with the one I think it overshadows mine just a little bit.
I'm incredibly fortunate to be connected to people who could get that done. It's incredible. Also, happy Back to the Future Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Take care of your plutonium, okay?
There's 2 this month.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
So
usually
we can celebrate twice.
I celebrate usually on the 26th or the night of the 25th, right?
We'll take as many as we can, really.
Yeah, if you want to go again, let's go.
Yeah. What do you consider Back to the Future Day, Danielle?
I'm gonna say, I love part 2, so I'm gonna say today is my day, but
Okay.
I also love the 26th, so.
We're going to see part 1 on the part 2 Back to the Future Day.
It's a little confusing for people, but
There's just so many October days that we can celebrate
you
for,
just have to celebrate all of them, right?
We're all wearing appropriate shirts.
Of course, you have to be themed.
I showed a little bit of my stuff. I didn't show all of it because a lot of it's like still kind of in boxes and whatnot, but you got the Lou's Cafe, do not open until 1985. You got the Delorean recreation key there.
Got the Marty's.
You got the one that Marty is wearing when.
Art Revolution pin.
Yeah.
Even a miniature of his.
I'm afraid it's too darn loud. Here's you guys there at the courthouse square.
Stop by Biff's Casino.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the poker chip.
I got something for that too.
Yeah, place a few bets.
If you want to change the future,
Not
that's what you
invented for
need.
financial gain.
I like this too. You got the space zombies from Pluto. Oh, that one
George
there.
and Lorraine.
Where was that photo? Where was that photo taken?
That's at I believe that's at the other side of the entranceway to the church.
I think it is.
And
there's also that photo
It's
of
like a
them,
gated spot.
like kind of like dancing, almost like they're like have their hands up in the air.
that one's
that
facing,
archway.
I know that one's facing the gate at the church.
Yeah.
I'm from the inside of the
Now here's
church.
the Holy Grail right here. The wishing
The
well.
fading picture.
Oh yeah.
That is back at Amblin. That wishing well still exists. It is at Amblin where
I
Spielberg.
could not believe that still exists.
It's
I
still
thought
there.
it was something they put up for this and then
Nope.
tore down, and it's still
It's
there.
right next to where Steven Spielberg parks at Amblin, separate from the. I mean, you have to get on the back lot at Universal Hollywood, and then you have to be able to get into Amblin, and it's not happening. You got the pop figures, you got Marty, Doc,
That's an
Big
alarm
time
clock.
circuits.
The time circuit.
Biff is?
Oh, the
Oh, I thought
time
maybe he was going to
circuit.
tell you like, wake up, butthead.
Oh man, that
Hey,
would,
butthead.
that would be a good product too.
That would get you out of bed. Wake up!
Do you remember these little guys from McDonald's? I have these
Oh,
from when I was
yes.
a kid.
Isn't
Little
that cool?
Doc, and he
Nice,
used to
you got
spark,
Doc.
but I think he's a little broken
Everybody
now.
remembers. Everybody who was an '80s kid or a
It
'90s
did
kid.
spark in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did.
I got
Doesn't
the-
anymore.
Dangerous. He's got his head out the side of the window.
Oh, I
like
would.
that.
I would never drive
That
like
would be a
that.
fire
Oh,
hazard.
and then you got
Little
Einstein.
time train.
It was Einstein in the cartoon too, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes.
And Jules and Verne were a
It
big
wasn't
part of it.
Copernicus.
Grade level 4, please.
The Hill Valley downtown map in case I get lost.
Yep, and then
I mean, it's such a big downtown.
let's see what you got in here. You can see all the stores.
It has all
Someone's
four
Rib.
corners.
Yeah.
So Statler Motors, familiar. Let's see. Adult books.
There was a I didn't realize there was a tattoo shop.
Yeah, there's all
in
kinds
Hill
of stuff.
Valley.
Hog Heaven, must be some ribs there. See?
Can you open that up
Get
and
to
look at
learn
the whole
all
bird's
about
eye?
it.
Oh, this is
where
interesting.
Marty crashes
because this
into.
is not set up like it would be. You know, this is not the Universal backlot. This is
The actual
There's
Hill
a
Valley.
golf course right over there.
Yep. This is the fictitious setup for
If
where
you
the
live
rest
there,
of the
this
stuff
is
would
what
be
you
in
would
the
do.
town. Yeah. It's the Eagle Moss
Very good
DeLorean
bus
time
demo.
machine. Came with like 150 issues or something like that. Is incredible. You can switch it out between the plutonium and the Mr. Fusion, and all of the lights come on. There's a flux capacitor.
And it actually works.
Yeah,
It's all lit up.
Ready to hit 80
Yeah,
miles
you
an
got
hour.
all the bells and whistles in there.
Time
Time
circuit.
The
circuits.
time circuits going on.
Got the flux capacitor.
Let me
That
turn
took
this
us,
way.
what, 3 years to put together?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what makes time travel
It's a
possible.
labor of love, that one.
Even put the lights in the front. It was an incredibly detailed model. Took about 3 years. to
Oh,
put
actually, the
together.
lights are on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Mhm.
They did a really good job on that one.
It was a labor of love to put it together,
There's
but it was
so many
well worth
wires
it.
hidden in there.
forgot my watch.
Ah, you forgot the watch? It is kind of appropriate that we're choosing California Pizza Kitchen to eat because the movie was filmed in California.
Mill Valley, California.
Yeah.
Nice place in California.
Did you do that on purpose?
I think we did a little bit.
Okay.
Consciously. I want the half and half pizza from Back to the Future too.
Oh.
Pepperoni and cream pepper.
It is the 21st.
Maybe they'll hydrate it. All right, heading in. This is specifically a Regal event. Well, yeah, I think it's only Regal. No, because Disney Springs was also airing, and that's AMC.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not, I don't know. This is a Regal. This theater's Regal that they're doing it. All right, now heading in. Once you start walking in, they got a lot of neon. I've never been, it's been a long time since I've been in a Regal. We're going to Theater 3. We're gonna pass by the party room. Why am I sounding like Doc? Like I did the Marty, party,
There you go.
party, party.
Party.
Which way are we going?
I've never seen it with the blind folks. Theater 3, this one.
What do you think the percentage of people that'll be in here that have never seen the film?
I always hope it's at least 2 or 3 kids.
And it's their
who see
first
it for the
time.
What
first
about
time.
anyone over the age of 30?
If they haven't seen it, I don't know where they've been this time.
Their parents haven't done them the favor of engaging in the culture.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I don't know what
Wait,
I
you
was
know
gonna
what?
say.
It's okay. New people will see
What were
this
you gonna say,
tonight.
Daniel?
Oh, I was gonna say it's a pretty good crowd so far. I think a little bit. They'll probably come out and see the car after this too.
It's an intimate crowd, I would say. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's an okay turnout, I would say.
I see a lenticular hat down there.
There's a Marty hat down there. Yeah.
I saw that.
I should have worn
It's
my
the part 2 Marty hat.
I should have worn my Nike Mags. Didn't bring them.
This is
I'm
kinda
wearing very
spooky.
similar.
I got
It
the
feels like we're
ruins
watching
tonight.
like a Halloween or a horror film.
What goes on in the corner of the theater?
Hey, is that the
It says 29 minutes toast.
Why would it be 29 minutes to get started?
It's supposed to be starting
It
right
is
now.
at 7.
Minutes.
They
Yeah.
might have
And
some
still
content.
counting.
So it's 7:06 right now. The movie was supposed to start at 7. And there's a 24-minute count now. So is it going to be 30 minutes while all of us just sitting in here? It has been, I don't know, a few years since I saw part 1 in the theater. Man, it still really holds up. The whole movie is pretty non-stop. They really do not make movies like that anymore. I mean, it's just like go, go, go. Comedy, sci-fi, action, suspense, humor. I mean, you classify that under comedy, but man, it was awesome.
This is crazy.
We're out of plutonium. Anyone have any?
You guys are welcome to time travel with me, but you gotta bring your own plutonium.
Yeah.
We just walked over. You're 17, he's 19.
I know. That's always
Why are you friends with the disgraced?
Everyone's like, fine, it's fine. Friendship is friendship.
We really want one of those. So we've done all the filming.
And that's going to do it for today. Back to the Future Day, October 21st, 2023. Good times. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Having trouble with these sunglasses a lot today. The vlog is over.